was the one and only Diana Ross singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. I just killed that number for her. And after 40 years of blowing audiences away, she is still reaching new heights. Please welcome, we're thrilled to have Diana Ross. Creature you are. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. So here we are talking about following your passion. What were you when you left, when you began the Supremes? 14, 15?
Oh, I think I was, yeah, about 14 or 15.
So how did your family feel? Did they say you better finish high school? What'd you think?
My dad wanted me to. My mom was my best believer in everything that I wanted to do. She just was, you know, like I am with my kids. Well, I believe in them.
Your kids finished school.
Yeah, my kids did finish school. Yeah, they did.
What did they came to you? But your kids were also very talented. Did you say you got to finish school?
I did, yes, but I also, you know, you heard me back there. I do believe that you should have a goal, even if you change your mind. I wouldn't say don't, you know, anything. I would say have a goal, even if you change your mind. It's like a ship out of water. You can't just say, don't do anything, because then you don't have a goal and you wander anywhere.
And you regret it
But you should have a destination. I think it should have some destination, no matter what it is, because then you have a direction. Otherwise, you just wander and you don't know where you're going to go.
Well, speaking of destination.
Yes.
You know.
Or else, unless you're John Gotti.
Okay, so you are about to go on tour, which makes people very happy. This is after 3 years. But it's tough to go on tour. What made you decide to jump into that water again?
Well, actually, you know, out of all the things that I do, you know, I love being mom. But professionally, I love being on stage. I love performing. It's my God-given gift. I love to sing. I love to stand on stage and perform. And so this is one of the things I love to do. So
How long and where are you going?
Well, I began by tomorrow. I'm in Atlantic City for the weekend, Friday and Saturday. And then I'm in Los Angeles on the 8th of November, on the 9th in San Diego. Should I go through the dates?
That's it. She's going to be our check your local listing.
Oh, let's go. Please find out. Then I'm in Sacramento, then Detroit, Chicago, Denver.
Big tour.
I can't believe that you're going to go on the road all over again. Like, this is amazing.
Well, this actually is the extension of a European tour. I did a very successful European tour. I'll be back on tour in America in January, and then we're going on to Japan. It's a world tour.
Wow. So now, what do you do to prepare yourself for that? Okay. Because physically, that's a lot of work.
You know, I've done, you know, over 60 what we called albums, or maybe CDs to the young people. And so what the hard part is selecting the amount of songs that I'm going to do. So you select the songs, you select the costumes, you get the band and the crew together, which is a total of about 23 people.
How many dresses? Come on, Diana. Give it up. How many dresses? You know I like to know that.
Well, I do about 8 to 10 costume changes on stage.
What do you think of this Eminem, Ashley Simpson controversy thing that's going on about lip syncing? What do you think about all that?
Well, I don't know what that is.
Well, Ashley Simpson was on.
Do you ever lip sync?
Do you ever lip sync?
Well, when we first started off in show business, we did something called record hops, and there was lip syncing then. Nowadays, we don't do lip syncing.
No,
I don't do it, but that's from a different. It's from a different time. So I don't know if performers.
It's called the talented time.
From a different time. I sing live. We sing live with a backup band. But nowadays they do something called beats, and it's different. The industry is a different music industry today. So I think it's just different. I don't know that it needs to be compared because it's different.
Right, it is. You have 5 kids.
I have 5
Rhonda
children.
and Tracy are both actresses.
Yes.
Tracy's the star of Girlfriend.
Rhonda's also singing jazz. It's
Oh, is she?
Rhonda Ross and Rodney Kendricks. Rhonda's a jazz performer.
Get out. No, also, your son Evan, is he 16?
Evan is 16,
No,
Ross
doesn't
is
he?
17.
He really wants to be a performer,
Yeah,
though, doesn't he?
When we did our interview on Mother's Day, this little boy got up and began to sing and dance. He is adorable.
Ross has a career now. Evan has a career.
Yes.
Is that Ross?
Yeah.
That's Evan.
That's Evan.
Look at those moves. How does he do that? Is he the new
gets it,
star of the
honestly.
family?
Evan now has a manager. He is auditioning, has been back on callbacks in Los Angeles, and he is pursuing a career, and he's really going to be in show business. What can I say? Evan Ross is now
And
an
you're happy?
entrepreneur in the financial real estate. He's a new
Night and day.
Donald Trump. And of course, in show business also is Rhonda. You also said that, but also today is Chutney's birthday. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
When we did this, it was for Mother's Day, and one of the most touching things was the way these kids feel about you. You have had quite a life. You've had your ups and you've had your downs, and some things have been very difficult for you recently. What's been the highest point? What's been the lowest point of the past few years?
Oh, I've had so many highest points. I think the highest points are also always having my children, raising my children. Life has a lot of challenges, of course, but you learn from everything and you adjust accordingly. I just think, if you can learn from the things that happen in your life, and if you can just make those things help you grow, and you learn from your challenges, and I have, and as you can see, I'm happy, and I'm healthy, and I'm strong,
One of the things I should point out when we talk about these kids, you know what they said? You hear about show business families. This woman used to fly home from almost every engagement, if she could, to be home that night to put the kids to bed and then get up the next day and go back on tour. I mean, no wonder they feel the way they do.
Yeah.
What do you think of well, they're not really young kids, but young performers that are out there now? So many of them who idolized you on the way up, like Brittany and J-Lo and Jessica, those girls.
Well, I really do think that a lot of them are going to have some longevity. Some I can see, like the other night I was at the Carousel Ball, and I must say that I just had such admiration for Beyonce. Boy, what type she is. Beautiful.
Wonderful person.
Just beautiful, beautiful, and she was there with her mother, and I could see that she's got good foundation. So I know that when I say have legs, she's going to be lasting and be here. And those things are really important, that she seems to have the mentors necessary and the background with the parents there. And also, Holly Berry was there, and she said wonderful things on the stage. I heard her say things. I don't know her very well, but she said beautiful things. So I know that there are some wonderful girls in the industry that are going to be here and make me proud.
Yeah.
I feel like, in a sense, that I have been a trailblazer. Hopefully I've done and said good things. And we got some good girls here.
I've got to ask you one quick question, because Star always talks about the fact that she wears different wigs, although I've seen her without the wigs and she looks pretty great.
Yeah.
Is that your real hair?
Is that fair, Barbara?
I thought it might, whatever it is, you're divine. You're divine.
Barbara, can I
That is
tell-
my answer.
You know, it's rare that when you have an idol,
Yeah.
that the person lives up to your expectations. You do more.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
We're so happy to have you with us. Good
You
luck
were
after
talking
those
about the hot
wonderful kids.
topics.
Yeah.
I said the best facelift to me is a smile, a good night's sleep, and Diana Ross MAC icon makeup. Coming out.
Get it in there, Diana.
All right.
Listen, if you can turn out looking like that boy, whatever it is, thank you, darling. Thank you for being with us. We're so happy to see you. We want to tell you that Diana's 10 City Concert Tour begins tomorrow in Atlantic City, and it ends November 24th. Try to get to see her. We'll be right back.